This is TikTok.
That's how we got TikTok lined up.
Okay.
Right here?
You'll pop over to Twitch for the Southern GM.
You were not live on this page. I have to refresh it.
Oh, hallelujah.
It's right there.
Okay.
You may have to volume up. Actually, I didn't do that.
It
Nope,
says
like it's
something.
good.
Something. Perfect. All right.
Did we do the tapping time?
1, 2, 3.
That's I've already connected to that. So we're good.
Hello, listener.
Yes. While we're recording, just someone
the
go
show.
tap 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 tap.
Before we begin,
The happy
make
text.
sure that you are
Now I
shut
turn this off.
Do we have the moderator?
inside of the
I know we have the moderator for Twitch in the form of Mechanical Raven.
6,
Hello, Raven.
10,
Hello, Raven.
12.
I don't know why we're doing accents.
Because
Like-
it is fun.
It is
It is very
It is fun, like crushing man's head between thighs, like sparrow egg.
It was also fun. Watcha.
I'm down.
We're all down.
It is a little. Yeah, but it is a
You want me to
little-
go
Should
buff
our-
down?
Yes, he
Yes,
can,
please.
he can go and request the uppy down.
We're in a mood tonight, aren't we?
So I did take my meds just a moment ago.
Yay. And
I'm
I
about
am
to eat the food to make
overcompensating
sure
for
that it,
earlier. Earlier.
Oh, it's the giant reason.
Not something I'm going to say while the mic is running.
All right. So, go ahead, your pencil in.
We have lost the wizard.
I may
Who needs a
have
wizard?
gotten
The
all of
wizard.
my gremlin out
We have a
during the
sorcerer.
Star Wars. I apologize, but also not really.
All right.
I am slowly releasing my chaos gremlin into this game.
I'm
I
trying
was
to become a
very
better
gremlin
gremlin. I'm trying to become an upstanding member of Gremlin Society, okay?
I channeled Endwalker Estinian today for the nerds in the room.
Oh, that's the wrong character.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We just get everything settled in. I'm running late this evening. Had some stuff happen. Everything's good.
Oh yeah, because I was drowning. That's why.
yeah.
Your own stupidity. That is always the answer.
Sometimes it's not my stupidity.
Sometimes. I want you to look at me in the eyes when you say this.
Actually,
Sometimes it's not
Jeff
my
Beck, sir,
stupidity.
You're still with us. If you wouldn't mind kind of keeping an eye, let me know. I don't know if I've set you for moderator yet, but let me know, sir.
We can fix that quick.
Yeah.
No, because remember, sometimes it's not my fault. Sometimes we get dragged into a fight.
That is usually your fault.
No, it's not.
There was one time it was my fault.
And secondly, I didn't drag us into this fight. This last fight.
No, they had to drag you out of this one.
Yeah, your point.
At least we know it's not my fault.
Yes.
It's
yes.
never your fault.
And let's remember-
Yes.
You are precious and never the problem. And I see you for this.
Just like Donnie.
You have added another tick on the crap list for Sev to your docket.
Yeah, like you almost made me drown.
Ah.
That's
I
not
want to
usually-
remind you
That's
of
not
that.
usually a concern Seth has.
Oh, he can't
Se-
breathe underwater. He can't breathe underwater.
that was.
Well, no, the big thing is, I forgot I couldn't breathe
Yeah,
underwater.
because you got rid of that invocation.
Yeah, because I got rid of that invocation.
No, whenever he said he jumped in, I specifically said I'm watching and timing.
It would have been so funny if I didn't need to breathe and there was just no air bubbles. You would have been terrified immediately.
Okay. So, once again, welcome to the chaos. All right.
Jeff, you're kind of small today.
We are still level 15.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Stay
Why
that way
can
for a
I-
while.
It's Jenny Craig.
All right.
So I'm
So,
gonna pull this card.
It took a whole foot.
apparently, do I turn my?
I wish.
Look,
Nathaniel
that almost
pulls a
went
card.
off on us last time.
Nathaniel pulls a card.
Well, hell for
I will
hell's sake.
break that metal arm before you pull a card.
Okay.
I still have a wish.
That's weird.
I'll solder it in half.
Is it there?
Well, I'm showing no connection on my tablet.
Solder it
But
in half.
is everything still okay on my TikTok and stuff?
Like it was. I just closed Twitch. It was streaming.
Okay.
Bowling.
Is it some, well, okay. I get that's where I guess my tablet. I may need to update my tablet software.
Firstly,
to be fair, I
rude.
paid like $30 for it at dirt cheap. I had to upgrade it anyway, software-wise, so it's not a big thing.
If need be, I do also
TikTok's
have
still
my
good?
laptop somewhere
Okay,
in this
cool,
room.
cool. Thank you.
Somewhere in this
Somewhere.
room.
Alright. I guess I just got a slow tablet.
Is it over there behind you?
Oh,
It's a black laptop bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure it wasn't.
Everything's
in the
still
open
running.
area.
beautiful. So,
So-
with that, I will give my notations for when I go in and clip all these. Hello, those of you joining us via D&D TikTok or Twitch and YouTube. As always, you have reached the
Should we say the TTRPG TikTok now?
That's fair.
Fair.
It's not just D&D, it's any and all of watching us via the TTRPG talk. I am the Southern GM. Believe it or not, new year, new me. Rebranding was needed. I've got a new logo coming up. But the natural ones, folks, they haven't changed. They're the same. They're always going to be.
Wrong, I've changed. I'm going to change hair color.
Again.
Yes.
So thank you all of who are joining us via TikTok and via Twitch and YouTube. If you don't like the orientation of TikTok, please come over to my Twitch, my YouTube account, both of which have been updated to the Southern GM. You can watch us. I got a new camera coming in. It's just going to take a while. So yeah, thank you guys so very, very much for joining us this evening. Before we begin, a round of announcements for. I think we'll start off. You'll notice that our dear barbarian, as the idiots are passing notes back and forth, our dear barbarian is not here this evening.
It's just a fun.
Oh,
Instead of the whole thing, this is
It's
now
table
table talk. Yep.
I'm afraid that's already copyrighted.
Foiled again.
I can't believe you can't.
That's three psychic damage for dad joke.
I'll accept it.
All right. Okay,
I won't
folks.
change.
A lot of weird energy this evening, it's great. But yeah, so first announcement, our dear barbarian Jeff Grimwald Weaselbrand is out sick this evening. He's watching us, thankfully, and we hope that he makes a speedy recovery to get back next week so we can hit things harder, better, faster, stronger. We're with you, Jeff. Hope you're feeling better. Second of all, I think I should ask our dear friends a question. What is Reaper? As always,
weaponsmith.
thank you to my amazing sponsors at Reaper, maker of the amazing tools you see hanging on the wall here beside me. Walls behind me. Wow, it's been a week. The Veritas axes, the Meridian swords, these amazing tools that are both functional and fashionable. They look great, and those things are really, really sharp. The raccoons in my apartment complex can attest to that. So,
Wait, have they been using them or used against them?
Yeah,
it's been escalating.
What's
It's a
the
whole
next part of
thing.
this
Who,
saga?
who
Look,
has
we're
put the
just-
first gun?
We're starting to fuel a raccoon versus possum army. Like it's a thing.
I saw one
that the
with a
new
tactical
version of Warhammer?
spear. I think things are going nuclear next. So thank you very much, Reaper, the amazing people, for being my sponsor. Because as I often say, thanks to it's Reaper. The greatest adventurers need the best equipment. So thank you guys so very, very much. Up next, I think I will throw it to one of my two favorite members of the Fleet Street Geeks.
Throw it.
Boom.
Hey! Yeah, Jeff isn't here too. Also, Jeff, thank you. That was the quietest clap. Yeah, we will be, this Tuesday we'll be streaming our Mass Effect over on our YouTube, which will be fun. And next week we will record our next episode, which will be, thank you, drum roll, Hancock.
Ooh.
2008. I have not seen this movie since 2008.
Yeah.
And I'm
Most
sure-
people.
I'm sure it's going to be very different because superhero films have evolved since then.
So much.
So I'm very excited to revisit it. But yeah, our newest episode is up for Nightmare on Elm Street. Fun talk. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, go check that out.
I really love the you guys telling about how they did the various like special effects. I didn't know that for the bed scene.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like an air compressor that just they managed to like to fire it up. I didn't realize they actually turned the set
Yeah, it was
upside down.
It was a completely upside down room.
Cool.
Yeah, they actually killed Johnny Depp. and then brought him back to life. That's why he looks like that.
Oh.
And it also inspired Corpse Bride. Fun fact. But yeah. Yeah,
Mr. Tim Burton, I would like to apologize.
I don't.
I'm not gonna apologize.
Looking for, and also I
Tim Burton
think,
in a Wendy's parking lot.
are we? Are you guys doing Mass Effect again? Is
Yeah,
that this
Mass
week?
Effect will be Tuesday. Very excited to continue on with that. So yeah.
I was very sad when last week, due to inclement weather, it kind of had to be cut short.
Yeah, just like kind of shut on.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. But yeah, I think I saw in the weather forecast that there is rain on Tuesday. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll see what happens. If it is pouring like crazy, I mean we'll probably just try it, but we'll see. Whatever happens, happens.
Cool. Well, thank you very much to the guys at Fleet Street Geeks. Wonderful pair of guys. Folks, go follow them on Patreon. Support them wherever they are, like be it on YouTube, Spotify.
If you see us out and about, give me money.
Don't take creepy pictures of them.
Do that.
No. Pay them to be able to take creepy pictures.
I went there to shop
Here.
again today, and I literally, whenever I walked out, whenever I walked out, I looked in the same direction, like.
Part of me is tempted to put that photo on my Twitter account and just to put a natural one in its natural environment.
Please do. Give me
You
a
said you said give you money. You didn't say how much.
So-
this is not money. This is trash.
In America, it's still money. In Canada, it's not.
We're,
We didn't pay too.
I'm not gonna
Technical
get that.
victories.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth, for that. As always, folks, we are coming to you live from the Hive in Macomb, Mississippi. This amazing hobby store. They deal in Magic the Gathering. They deal in TTRPGs of various content. They're dealing Digimon. They're getting into Pokemon, Warhammer. I think at one point there's still some War Machine going on. Just so much in such a warm and welcoming community. They have two of these amazing rentable RPG rooms that you see here. This one, that very tavern-esque kind of feel. The other one's going to be more of like a Gothica kind of feel to them. We're very happy for that. But if you don't want to pay for it, there are plenty of free table spaces in the massive playroom. People are always playing games. They have TVs for electronic games. The Hive is just a great and warm place to come and hang out if you are in or around Macomb, Mississippi. So yeah, thank you to the Hive for letting us bring you this idiocy that we love to do every week. Anybody else have any announcements?
I'm gonna start DMing my games on Thursday from this seat because I just rolled 2 19s and a natural 20 in a row. And when I roll when I'm sitting there, I roll like shit. So
That or you just use
There's
all
no-
your luck for the entire week.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
So, for those of you who are jumping in on TikTok, thank you so much. I see all you people saying hey and commenting. It's very, very great. We love you all so much. And those commenting on YouTube and Twitch as well. Now, we're about to jump into our games. I'm going to log off of my TikTok on this side. If you have any questions for us, please wait until we take a break around 8 o'clock. Get up, stretch your legs, get a quick bite, go to the restroom, that kind of stuff. And we'll sit in here and take questions, talk to everybody, because we love you guys. Without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you all so very, very much. So yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and go off of TikTok. So there we go. All right. And with that, we are going to get into the game. We'll begin first with a round of introductions, as we always do, for those of you joining us the first time, or for those of you who aren't familiar with these amazing guys you see sitting around the table, who basically give my therapist his hour every week. We will start this time with Mr. Seth.
Hello, I am Seth. I am playing Kieran Steadybrook, the Halfling Ranger Fighter.
I'm Michael. I'm playing Nathaniel Lassant, the Human Warlock Rogue.
I'm Beck, and I am playing Fenrir Neferin, the half-elf ranger.
I am Derek. I am playing Sondra Nalo, our Drow cleric.
I'm Ben.
I forgot about that. Cleric rogue.
I'm Ben. I am playing Ricard Karajan, the Emerald Dragonborn Divine Soul Sorcerer.
I am Ricky. I'm playing Finnegan Tenderfoot, the Halfling Wizard Rogue.
And I am Kenneth Moffat, aka the Southern GM. I am the Game Master, Weaver of Fantasy, Teller of Tales, and Crafter of the World of Faterra, where the natural ones live in, interact, and ultimately just try to ruin the foundations. I'm going to separate you three.
Kindergarten all over again.
That's his fault.
Me?
Man,
Actually,
I
yeah,
just got
for once it
flashbacks
is.
to my teaching days. I'm about to beat some ass. I wasn't talking. I was just telling him something. Or that every day.
Okay. All right.
I
I would
So,
also like to
Like,
point
what
out, we
does
make it
that
more
mean?
interesting.
so with that, as we'll jump into a quick recap
Wow.
Rehash.
of what happened last week. Following the return of the natural ones, the city of Port Blavin, our story focused on our dear dragonborn friend Rakara, walking with his lady friend, the gnome artificer Samantha Ding, through the Coravel Gardens.
Sacre bleu.
Walking through the Coravel Gardens, the massive, sprawling expanse of gardens within the city. The two of you having a very lovely conversation that coalesced on this large stone bridge over the Coralel Lagoon. As the two of you sitting there talking, a strange figure kind of taking you by surprise as this half-orc individual looks to be what is known as a deep or a shadow orc appeared. Naming you by name, Rakara, before 6 other rogue and assassin-esque type individuals stepping out of the shadows, moving to accost and attack you. Thankfully, being close enough to your estate, you're able to get a message out to your compatriots, and also to Sheriff Hemlock. Well, sorry, not Sheriff. Now City Commander Hemlock. A fight ensued in which you took a good bit of damage.
We had an air raid.
Had an air. there was a halfling airdrop.
It worked.
But all in all, the battle was soon won with your dear friend Kieran slamming into the shadow orc after her legs.
No, it wasn't. It was me
Sorry,
flying.
you
full
slamming
force.
into her after her legs have been frozen in place, shattering them beneath, kind of about midway up the thigh. You're quickly sparing the dying.
Femurs.
Yeah. You quickly using your critical power to spare her from death, keeping her basically just within stable range, before dragging her off past the city commander, who was like, I need to. Okay. Well,
We've done so many illegal things in front of police.
Most
Uh,
of the blame police.
carrying her,
Mostly
I'm
him.
on a
Yeah.
mission from God.
taking her into the a what was once a torture chamber, now has been dismantled as just an old forgotten room. You ask questions, gain some information. But while this was going on, our dear friend Montel, who had noticed that this shadow orc, this rogue, was using this very strange short sword, this long black ebony blade, and upon being hit by Sorndrin, went flying off into the lagoon, into this lake. As he is wont to do when he sees something shiny, he dove after it. Thankfully, even after failing his swim checks and con saves, our dear half-elf Finriel jumped in, followed by the massive ball of anger and scales that is his Drake companion, Severin. You were able to save Nathaniel before too much damage was dealt. Discovered that this is no ordinary blade. This is one of the legendary remnants of legacy. Specifically, one of the ancient Ensifin Empire. This ancient empire of the Fallen Age, one of these dark empires, far to the north in Stornacor, where our dear barbarian friend is from. And we ended with a look of realization as Grim realized what and who that blade represented, and quote, "Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me."
The way you described that makes so much more sense now why he deals with crows.